Hey you guys, it's Peter! And I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. I'm Younow famous now. Not really, but we're gonna talk about that in just a second. So, if you don't know, what you don't know is a lot. And I had no clue. Here's the story of a man named Peter. Vibrato. Anyway, Younow is a live streaming device, but we're gonna get into that in just a second, okay? So about, what is it, July, about 7 or 8 months ago, I had no clue what Younow was, right? And I'm just going through Twitter, and I saw that Sanders Kennedy went live on Younow, and I was like, what is this Younow thing, right? And so I downloaded the app, and I looked for Sanders Kennedy staying on there, and I went in there because he was talking about drama, of course. Drama. He's an elite VIP drama channel of the world. So anyway, I wanted to go in there and just, because I'm a sneak, I'm a snoop, I'm an investigative reporter. I was doing some investigative reporting. So I tried to sneak into Sanders' Younow stream. If you don't know about Younow, so what Younow is real quick, okay, is that Younow is a live streaming app, and here, I'll show it to you. And you just download it, it's free. Anybody can have it on their phone. You can look at it from your computer. You don't have to pay anything. People do have subscriptions on there that cost, I think, $4.99 a month. I have subscriptions. You can go subscribe to me, but you don't have to. You can just watch. You just get like free little extra stuff, and we'll talk about that in a second. But here it is. Younow's right here. And then, oh, I was looking at the top broadcasters for this month because I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But then you go in there and like here. So I'll show you what like my page looks like. So then here's my page right here, and then you just go and you can fan me, and like anytime I come on, then, which I go on nightly, every night around 10 to 12 or something like that, then it will like give you a notification, and then you're like, oh, Peter's live. Now my live streams, I prefer to call group therapy. If you're watching this on Friday or Saturday, July 8th, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am gonna go on and do a lengthy 2 to 3 hour group therapy session, and they're real fun. It's like everybody comes on there and they talk, and there's a chat, and you can like, you know, ask questions. Like people typically ask me questions, and we talk about drama and all that kind of stuff, right? So I had no clue what this was. So if you wanna download the app, it's completely free, or you can look at it from your computer. Oh my Lord, see my stream from last night's coming up, because you can go do all that. So anyway, I was bored one night, and so I went into Sanders' stream. Well, the thing is that if you're the person broadcasting, when somebody comes in, it announces it. It shows you who they are, right? Like, so it'll say, like, Peter Monn is here. So I come in, and I'm like, but it's like part of the conversation, so he hasn't seen it yet. And I'm just sitting there, like, in my car, and I'm like, doing investigative reporting, right? I'm like that. And all of a sudden he goes, oh, Peter Monn is here. And I'm like, who, what, how do you know, what, how do you know? He's got secret eyes in the back of his head looking at me in my car. So anyway, he's like, hey, do you want to guest? Because one of the big things that people do on Younow is they guest people, okay? There's some YouTubers out there who will remain anonymous, I won't be discussing them, who are like 30 and above that guest like 12 years old. It feels very awkward to watch, okay? It's like this 12-year-old girl, she's like, yeah, well, I was thinking about coloring my hair purple, but then my mom said that she thinks that I should just keep it blonde. Oh, really? Well, I think your hair would look really good blonde. I know, but like I really want it purple. And I'm like, why would you get, that's so uncomfortable. So I don't watch those live streams. If you've ran across that, you know who I'm talking about. There's a couple of them, actually. There's a lot of young kids on Younow, too, but there's a lot of us old folk up on YouTube, or Younow. So anyway, so I'm watching this, and Sanders, he guests me, and it was real fun. I had a good time. I was in my car, and I did it on my phone, and all this kind of stuff, right? So then the next night, I'm like driving around, and everybody is tweeting me. They're like, get live on Younow, get live on Younow. I'm like terrified. I'm like, I have no clue how to do this, right? I've never gone live on Younow, blah, 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 whatever. And at that point, like on the last, like that 24 hours that it occurred, I had gone on there and I had watched like the Vegan Cheetah and Martin Lewis and all of these like drama people, right? And I really liked their live streams. It was really fun to kind of just see them, because you see all of us like on camera, and we're just sitting down there and we're talking and we're telling this and talking about that and whatever. But to see somebody completely unedited, you know, like just answering questions or laying in their bed, Trisha Paytas is the best, okay? I mean, I'm telling you right now, Trisha Paytas' Younow streams, I live for them, okay? She literally is lying sideways in her bed, or she's eating something. She does live mukbangs. So anyway, Shannon Rose the other day, she and her husband did a 24-hour live Younow stream for 24 hours. They slept and stuff. There's all kinds of hashtags on there. You can hashtag yours men or guys or girls or sleeping squad. That's my favorite. Sleeping squad is hashtag sleeping squad. It's all these people that just get on there and they sleep. It's the most bore-ass thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And if you watch it, because you can tip these people, we're basically like cam models, but we don't take off our clothes, most of us. So anyway, I don't because nobody wants to see that. I mean, maybe some of you do, but you haven't asked. If you do ask, then you usually just send me a picture on my Snapchat, and I'm like, no thanks. So anyway, so I am like sitting there, and all these people are like, go on Younow, go on Younow. And I'm stupid enough, right, that I tweet out, should I go on Younow? You know, if you ask something like that, people are going to be like, yes, please, please. So anyway, so I go on Younow, and I'm sitting in the Meijer parking lot, right? Now, let me just tell you, since I have gone on Younow, I have sat in the post office parking lot. I don't do them in the car anymore. I was sitting at the post office, and a police officer came up to my car and asked me what I was doing. Y'all remember that one? And then I was at the Meijer parking lot, and I was terrified because this car came out of nowhere and just like was aiming right at me and then pulled in and parked. That was my good Judy Tanya. She thought it'd be real cute to scare the hell out of me on camera. But anyway, people know where I'm at because I'm stupid enough that I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting at the Walmart parking lot on 96th Street. And then people would like, so I don't do them from my car anymore, right? But anyway, that night, it was so funny because everybody was like, do an ASMR. I was talking about how I was hungry at McDonald's. I'm always hungry. I'm always wanting McDonald's. So all these people were like, go to McDonald's and get chicken nuggets and do a chicken nugget ASMR video. So I went to McDonald's and I did a chicken nugget ASMR video. If you don't know what ASMR videos are, Freela the banana girl and her banana chips supposedly, and she's got some fake twin sister. She's over there doing them now. She's done with the whole vegan world, I guess. She's doing these ASMR videos. ASMR videos are where people with, it's weirdness. It's straight up weirdness. I know people, I know y'all love them. They help you put you to sleep. It's kind of creepy, strange, people rubbing stuff on microphones and stuff. No, man, I don't like it. So anyway, but people love it, and hey, you got to have your gig. So I went over there, and people were like telling me what to do, right? And I'm recording the whole thing, and I put it up as a video. You can go to my YouTube channel, maybe I'll link it at the end, and you can watch my very first live stream ASMR chicken nugget video. I'm like literally taking chicken nuggets and like rubbing it on the camera and stuff. It was hilarious. So anyway, people thought I was being so real. So anyway, I did that, and then I got really into doing live streams on Younow, and I was on there, but I'm also really into watching people. And so I started, you know, watching the people that I watch on YouTube. So I would watch like Amber Lynn Reed. And at that point, like Trisha and those people weren't really coming on that much. And I would watch like the Vegan Cheetah. He was on a lot. And I would watch Martin Lewis. I watched like almost every single one of his like live streams. And there were a lot of people. But over time, I started like following people that like, I had no clue who they were until I found them on like on Younow, right? And that is what is so amazing about it. Because people that you would think would be like YouTube famous on YouTube, like are not on Younow. Does that make sense? Okay, like let me just tell you. There is this woman named Bratty Cupcakes. If you have not heard of her, apparently everybody in the world knows who this Bratty Cupcakes is, and I do now too, and I am like, I don't know what to say. She is like the most perfect living reality show I have ever seen in my entire life, right? She stays on for like 3 and 4 hours. Eugenia Cooney, I mean, she's on there 18 hours a day, okay? No lie, Eugenia Cooney is on there for a straight 7 hours, constantly. And she just sits there in front of the camera, oh, thanks, hi, thanks, what? I mean, and I don't dislike Eugenia Cooney, but my God, 7 hours on a live Younow stream, I got some better things to do, like have to go to the bathroom and things like that. So anyway, but I started watching this Bratty Cupcakes because I would notice you have like a little trending bar on the side that she would always be at like number 1 or 2. And she would have like half a million likes because people can like your stuff and they can tip you. That's polite. It's like going to a drag show. You don't go to a drag show and not give a queen $1. It's the same thing. If you come to a live stream, you give some dollars, you give some money, you give some bars, you give cannons. I love those cannons, okay? I got several people that come to my... Tia, you know who you are. She comes to my live stream every night. She's been busting cannons all over the place. I love those cannons. I always go, ah! So anyway, but that's what you do. And so you do it to all these people. So like literally like these people, I mean, they are making bank on Younow. I tried to figure it out. And some of these people are probably making upwards of $1,000 to $2,000, $3,000 a live stream, okay? It's crazy. And they're on there every night. This Bratty Cupcakes, the first time I went to her, she sits back in her bed and she smokes this big vape pen, and she has Sharpie marker written all over her face. I'm like, what is going on? And she's guesting this dude that's got totally hairy, and he's like in women's lingerie. these live streams, okay, at first I was so weirded out by it, and then I was like, who is she? And she's so funny, right? And so then I started watching her, and now I can't get enough. And like, apparently she's been like kicked off of Younow and like kicked off of YouTube. I don't know, but like, listen, she is a Younow superstar, okay? Some of these people like on here, like I was looking through like the people that have like are number 1 through 5, and they're like just music people, and that bores me. They just get on live and they talk about music, okay? That's not what's fun. What's fun is to interact with these people. Now, some of it, I don't really understand how these people continue their gig. There's this kid that's like 17 or 18, and he gets on there. I think his name is like Caleb something, and I only watch him every once in a while because I'm kind of like, it makes me uncomfortable to watch. But like he catfishes straight guys and sends them pictures of women's nudes. He does this on his Younow live stream, and they send him money. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? I'm like, what is all of that? And then there's all these kids, and what they do is, they literally hook their phone up to their Younow so you can see all of their texts, their Snapchats, all this kind of stuff. It is like, there is no more reality television than this. I mean, it is so, these kids are just sitting there and these people are just sitting there. It is absolutely hilarious, okay? You've got to go watch it. Shane Dawson and Ryland, actually I think it was on Ryland's channel, but Shane Dawson was there too. They came in, I was trying to do a live stream. I was so pissed at those two, and you know I love Shane Dawson and Ryland all day long, right? But they came up in Younow, and I literally saw the trending bar. It went like this. They were like 60th, and then it was like 50th, 40th, 30th, I mean, they were number 1 like that. Everybody was watching it. Trisha Paytas, you can't even get into her comments. It's like a shit show. Her comments go like this. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Ah! Oh, good point. So you might be asking, why the hat? Why the return of the hat? Peter hasn't worn the pink hat in a long time. Well, I'll tell you why, because, oh, what has happened to my keyboard? This is also weird. So if you go to my Younow stream, so some people are partnered, right? And so I got partnered on Younow. So if you go to my Younow stream, you can't, it's really hard to see it, but if you look, there's a pink fountain pop next to mine. So if you subscribe to my channel, you get a pink fountain pop, but then you get these stickers, and the stickers are little versions of me with this pink hat on. This shit is hilarious. I love it. It is so much fun. If you had told me 10 years ago, when you're 45, you're going to be getting on live streams doing group therapy with people, and you're going to have a little animated version of yourself, and people are going to put that everywhere, I'd be like, are you kidding me? No, ma'am, not today, not ever. I love it so much. So listen, I'm going to go in here, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the superstars of YouTube, top broadcasters, and this is really why I wanted to make this today. Love him or hate him, God bless, you know, like, congratulations, Vegan Cheetah. He hit 1 million likes yesterday, and that is some tough shit to get on Younow and get 1 million likes, okay? I'm lucky if I get 50,000. A lot of people don't even get 1,000. Some people get millions. That Bratty Cupcake, Shannon Rose, she's like up here. She got like 2.5 million the other night, but I mean, like, it's hard to get the million. So, Vegan Cheetah Charlie, congratulations on that. So I went in here to the monthlies or the weeklies, and I looked. TJ Drums, he's like a musician. He's number 1 with 3.1 million. Shannon Rose is 2.3 million. I have to say, she's rather entertaining. I just couldn't dedicate 24 hours to her. The Vegan Cheetah for the week is at number 3. KDC137, never heard of the girl. Number 5 is Bratty Cupcakes. Now, if you want to go way down here for the week, let's just look at down here for the week. There is Peter Monn at number 53. Yay! I made number 11 like a week ago, and I was so excited. I even live streamed from Mexico. So that live stream is actually on my channel below. You can go look at it if you want to see it. I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about Younow. People ask me all the time, they're like, what is Younow? I have no clue what Younow is. A lot of YouTubers are going over and they're live streaming on YouTube or Younow. And there's also Twitch, which is like for a lot of video games, but a lot of people, like I think like Keemstar from Drama Alert, I think he does Twitch. A lot of like gamers do Twitch because it's kind of the Younow for gamers, so to speak. Drama Alert or Keemstar also gets on Younow sometimes. There's so many people that get on Younow. It's so fun if you watch their videos to see them live and interact. It's like one of the, I love it. I mean, I am like completely obsessed with it. I probably spend 2 to 3 hours a day just watching Younow streams. Like in my car, I just have it on and I just listen to it to the side. So go look up on Younow, download the app or get on your computer, look up and see who your favorite YouTubers are and see if you can find them on there. A lot of them are on there several times a day. I get on there every day, and like I said, tomorrow I'll be on there from 8 to 10. I will link my Younow channel below, but you can also just go on the app and search me and find it. So I also am totally open to finding new people that I would love to follow on Younow. So if there's somebody, and I love the ones that are a complete shit show that put people on the spot, Why wouldn't you, right? So if you can find that, will you link it below? Or if you have some that are like that, or the people that you just absolutely love, will you comment in the comment section below and let me know who I should follow? All right? I hope to see you guys at group therapy tomorrow night. I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.